A long season ahead for the best teams, Chris. You get the feeling they wish the playoffs could start tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, didn't we see that with Golden State last year? It looked like they were a little bored during the season.
Right.
But what happens during the playoff season? That's why we call it two different seasons. But once you reach that elite level, Kevin, everything you do is geared toward winning a championship. Everything you do. And so that's why it's so fun watching the best of the best.
And Golden State showed that, of course, last year. He's got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Chandler in at center. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. The drive by James. Vucevic with the block. Outside Fournier. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Lakers on offense. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right, Greg. I mean, last season was one that both of these teams would like to forget. They got beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Here's Augustine following the basket by LeBron James. And here's Gordon from outside. They get it again. Vucevic, and Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
James, no good.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
And stolen by Kuzma. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jumps up, and Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
The Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball, the pass to James. Back to Ball. Ingram outside. Makes it off the glass.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Now Augustine in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Vucevic against Chandler. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kuzma kicks the Ball. 5 to shoot to the inside. And the dunk by Chandler.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. And he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Kuzma. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. James in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Orlando's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fournier against Ingram. Here's Augustine. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball with it. And the pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Vucevic down low. Chandler on him. And it's Vucevic missing.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
James, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's LeBron. He's covered by Isaac. Chandler. And no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Now here's Isaac. Guarded closely. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Got to get him a few big pats on the back.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Man, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Man, the only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite their lack of effort, Greg.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Ingram. Magic leading by 3. Augustine with it, now guarded by Ball. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Magic, 9.5 games behind.
And when I look at Orlando, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
Drills the three-pointer.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Simmons comes in for Isaac, and it's Grant in for Augustine. Grant the pass to Bamba. Outside Fournier. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Magic making a switch here. Awundu's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
And that's already his second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of early foul trouble.
And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
And Orlando making a change here. Martin's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Hart. Grant against Rondo. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to Martin. And with Bamba, in addition to his crazy length, you also get a player who's extremely smart.
How about getting scholarship offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard? You can see him thinking on the court. He's deliberate in the things that he does. Bright, bright future ahead for him.
Jaron Grant, part of the Grant dynasty. His father, uncle, and older brother Jeremy, all NBA players.
Oh, yeah, I played with his father, and you knew that these kids were going to, kind of follow into his footsteps just from how good they were, how smart they were, or how athletic they were. And his oldest brother also played internationally. And Jaron, the only point guard in the family, I guess he's the only one that had handles. Sorry about that, twins, but at 6'4", great size for the position.
Offensive rebound. And the jump by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Stolen by Grant. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Hart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass.
The drive by LeBron. Chandler kicks to James. Just 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. No good that time. And Orlando the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the three ball the way they did in that one.
Oh, yeah. Once they started hitting, it was like an avalanche. Even as the defense extended farther and farther out.
Hart. But they recover it. And the three off target. And there's the call on Chandler. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. LeBron against Martin. Well, fade away. He gets that one. James has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Grant kicks to Simmons. Over Caldwell Pope. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Simmons got his first bucket in this one.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. To the wing right side. Grant gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Rondo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's a 1-2. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Grant the pass to Bamba. Here's a 1-2. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Rondo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. It's good from long range. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Grant, that's good.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
LA's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Knocked loose. Back to Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Rondo against Grant. Back to Simmons. Lets a floater go. It's all tied. In Orlando. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Please don't try to play us. 18. Oh, 18. Why you think
LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent group. Now, here's Grant. It's tipped. Outside, Martin. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Lakers second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Grant against Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. High post try. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
And Chris, for Kuzma, he has said he is striving to be one of the greats.
Kuzma is a very versatile scorer and plays like a star already. Now, look, he's great with his jump hook or in any ISO situation. He's already exceeded the expectations, but hopes to do even more in the near future. But I would caution you, your sophomore year, everyone has scouted you and they know you're good. Just be ready.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Philadelphia.
And it was his rebounding. It stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Rondo against Augustine. The pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Now Kuzma. He has 6. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, did you see that? The athleticism of Kuzma is phenomenal. I mean, he uses it often to gut through the defense.
The Magic trail by 3. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Kuzma inside. Defended by Gordon.
The young legs. Ingram getting off the ground before the D can react.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Rondo against Augustine. And here is Isaac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep three-point range. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Ingram. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I think a kick out is the better option. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
LeBron's checked in for Zubas. Gordon with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. Ingram kicks to Hart. That three off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Isaac passes to Fournier. High arcing shot. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ingram. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Outside Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Well, Orlando's shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. They get it back. For 3, Fournier. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, sometimes it just takes an opportunity in the NBA, and Aaron Gordon has made the most of it. Since taking over that power forward role full-time, he has shown remarkable improvement. Plays with more confidence and aggression on offense and has transformed himself as a player.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Chandler comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Ball kicks to James. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Hammers the alley-oop through. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And for Gordon, in his first full season as a starter, he instantly became a star in the league.
And when he was taken 4th overall, this was the type of player the team was hoping he'd become. His outside shot has improved by leaps and bounds and always plays with speed and athleticism. And now I think he's got a much more fully rounded game, which makes him dangerous.
James with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Ingram attacking, and the dunk by Chandler.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead challenge.
Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Lakers. Six to shoot, and the shot is good. Augustine's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland. It's stolen by Vucevic. Augustine looking around. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
Augustine with it. He's got 6. Outside Fournier. Augustine against Ball. Augustine passes to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Vucevic. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Nice D from Chandler. The drive by James, and the shot is good. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
There's no stopping James. I mean, he's committed to scoring. He powers his way through everything.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Web, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin? I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. Now, here's James. He's coming off a 31-point game against Portland.
And not only that, I mean, think about it. He dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Now here's Simmons. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Hart the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Here's Ball, following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Hart the pass to LeBron. And another basket for the Lakers.
You got to be in awe, James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Grant outside. Out to the right wing. Here's a 1-2. Shoots over Ingram. The 1-2 passes to Bamba. That one drops for him. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. Ingram kicks the ball to the paint. Over Martin. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to a 1-2. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Chandler sends it back.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Grant against Ball. Now here's LeBron. Over Martin. And no luck with that time. On the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They battled hard in the second quarter and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, if you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And
welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And so here's Orlando after the basket by Los Angeles. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just one. From Augustine.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timeout called the Lakers. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts, no more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up, and these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are, and I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it, and look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. Now here is Augustine. Great look, but off the mark. On the wing, James. Pass to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for Orlando.
And it's been the bigs doing most of the work on the glass, and really no surprise there. That's what you pay those guys for, to control that paint and haul in those misses.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 6. He kicks it to Augustine. 9 feet out, and they pick up 2. Augustine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, he pounces on the chance when the D falls asleep. Easy 2.
Now Ball. Passes to Kuzma. Lets it go with the 3. A shot that time, not on target. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Feeds it to Gordon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And again, no good by the Lakers. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's Kuzma. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Augustine against Ball. Left side, Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Lakers leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Kuzma, and stolen by Gordon. Out to the right wing. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. And the pass to Gordon. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, his stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Kuzma passes to Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Isaac. Vucevic down low. Chandler on him. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 8. Kuzma passes to James. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here's Ball. Out to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. That one falls. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Left side, Gordon. And here's Fournier. He's got 14. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Can't hit the corner 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. James kicks to Kuzma. Ingram attacking. Here's Chandler. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Augustine with it. He's got 10. Pass to Gordon. The feed now to Vucevic. The fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Ingram. The baseline jumper goes down. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
He's quick on the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. And has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Shoots over Kuzma, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Passes it to Kuzma. LeBron with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. Six on the shot clock. And the Lakers with possession here. Leading by 5. And it's Ingram missing. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Grant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water, and it was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Yeah, Kevin, that's what he was thinking. Get aggressive, attack the basket, and get this game going their way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Josh Hart, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ingram. Here's Hart. Offensive rebound. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Kuzma passes the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding him.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Now, here's Grant. He has 7. Chandler with the block. Here's Caldwell Pope, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish. Under him, young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job in creating that environment.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Now, here's Bamba. He's got 9. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Bamba. Simmons got 6. Outside Rondo. Now the pass to Hart. Martin with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jarrell Martin. Rondo looking around. Pocket 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens. Clearly a foul.
The Magic have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Now here's Rondo. Mikhailuk, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Hart. Mikhailuk. Rebound by the Magic. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Simmons finds Grant. Down low. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Bamba. 9 points in the game so far. Here's a 1-2. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 11 points.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Grant against Rondo. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. Outside for Rondo. Back to Zubac. Goes back up. Tipped away. Stolen by Grant. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Rondo. Caldwell Pope passes to Rondo. 40 seconds left in the 3rd. And Hart has it in the corner. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Right side, Simmons.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the 2nd. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. A 2-point game. Inside. Zubac kicks to Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. He has 6.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful.
floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Hart is out there with LeBron James, and it's Zubats in at the 5. Awundu hits the three-point bomb. Awundu's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Orlando. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Rondo. James outside. Stolen by Grant. Dishes to Gordon. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now here's Grant. Kicks to Bamba. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Simmons. Over Rondo. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 3. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Zubats. Here's Awundu. Bamba passes to Simmons. He dishes it to Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 13 points for Mohamed Bamba. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. LeBron against Gordon. Pass to Kuzma. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Augustine. He kicks to Gordon. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Isaac with the steal. Passes it to Augustine. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Lakers trail. And here is Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Ball. And the layup falls.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
Augustine with it. Gordon finds Fournier, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta get him a few big pats on the back.
Here's Kuzma. after the Magic pick up 2. Yep, it counts.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
Here's Augustine from deep. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Here's James to the inside, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gordon against LeBron. Over Gordon. LeBron, no luck.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need. Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. And now Orlando on the break. Right side, Fournier. The pass to Augustine. Outside, Fournier. Over Hart. The shot's good from Fournier.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
Here's Hart to the left side wing. Ball kicks to James. But they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Fournier against Ingram. Vucevic up top. Ingram against Fournier, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Timeout called the Lakers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Tyson Chandler just checked in for Hart. Lakers trail by 4. Now here's Ball. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Here's Chandler. Back to Ball. Out to Ingram. Pass to Kuzma. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chandler finds James. Shot clock at 5. Out to Kuzma. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Now here is Augustine. Chandler with the block. And they get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ball. The dish to Chandler. Back to Ball. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the level of concentration, it has to be demoralizing for the D, seeing him sink these hard shots.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Isaac with the steal. Ball against Augustine. Poked away. Passes it to Fournier. Feeds it to Gordon. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gordon no good on the free throw. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Ingram. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Augustine against Ball. Now Augustine. Count that one. And the Magic lead by 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. James, the pass to Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. Magic leading by 10. Fournier into the lane. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Now here's Fournier, back to Augustine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Ball. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, this is the unselfishness Ball brings to the table. The definition of a pass-first point guard.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
There's the pass to Vucevic. Over Chandler. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Ingram, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Ball, the pass to Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Back to Ball. Now Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. Sinks the triple. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
They're showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time bucket.
And here's Augustine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Pass to Kuzma. The tray. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Now here's Isaac. Tight defense on him. From deep three-point range, Augustine no luck. Lakers trail by 7.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that W. Ingram is very self-assured, putting it on the line.
Here's Augustine. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Augustine against Rondo. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening. Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Basket counts. And the Magic lead by 9.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
James has a two-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.